guys, welcome back to another segment of Bible and Beverage. Hi, how are you? Glad you're back. We're going to be in the book of Psalm 62. I did a Bible study on that, my one-on-one time with God earlier, and it was just so good, and I needed to share with you guys. So get your beverage, get a fun beverage, or make you a fun beverage. If you're a tea, coffee, lemonade, matcha, or even spring water, let's get into the Bible, all right? But before we get to the Bible, let's make us a fun beverage. Let's go. We got our water and some cucumbers. I cut some up. I got some ginger powder. I'm just gonna pour it in like so. Ooh, look how pretty that looks. Like so cool. Oh, that's a lot. All right, we're gonna mix up the ginger. Mix. All right, we're done stirring this. Okay, so I got cucumber. They're not cut really pretty. I'm gonna be really honest. They're like this, roughly chopped. Okay, but it looks so cute. All right, let's taste this. Whoa. Okay. Now, let's get into the Bible. So I'm done reading Psalm 62. There's only like 12 verses, and this was stood out to me. Verse 7 through 8, and it says right here, "And God is my salvation and my glory, the rock of my strength, and my refuge is in God. Trust in him at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Salah." Okay, I was just thinking about earlier today, just reflecting as I really went deep into this scripture, earlier with my Bible study time with God. There's like a shift that's going on in my life right now, and I've put trust in certain things and not in God in this shifting in my life, and just moving on to a new season, actually in a new season of my life. So it's like, yes, I do trust in God, but there's times that I trust in other things than I do more than God. And when those things doesn't come through as I want it to, it's like I'm frustrated, I'm irritated, I'm a little annoyed, because it's like I went out of my way to go do this thing because I want it done quickly, you know? And in those times where I'm not trusting in God, I'm open up the door for bitterness, frustration, irritated, annoyed, and control. You know, it's like when I want to do things on my own, I'm actually choosing to be in control over it and not going to God. But when those things doesn't go my way and I don't have control, and it leads to those other feelings and emotion, like leaving me vexed, it's like it pushed me to go towards God, and I'm just like, I should have just went to God the first time. And when I read this verse today of trusting him at all times, like there should not be a time that you don't trust in God. And that's what it's showing me, that I need to trust in God at all times. It doesn't matter if I am doing something, you know, it shouldn't be separate from God. It should be with God, not apart from him. And I think that's what I'm learning, because there's times that I do things on my own and I don't involve God into it, and you know, it still works, you know. But as more as I walk this walk with God, all the things that I used to do on my own, it's not working out for me. It just put me in a position to run back to God. So it's like the more I mature and grow my relationship with God, the more I have to trust in him in all things. And that comes with learning, that comes with getting to know each other, that comes in a relationship with God. Like, yes, there are things that we're like learning to trust in God with, and it takes time. in order to trust in God with all things. We're gonna start journaling. This is the journal from my shop at Season and Faith. Yes, get into it. This is the new journal. I just got done journaling right here. This is Psalm 62 verse 6. As you can see, this is how I do journal right here. This right here, I put this tree because I do scribbles, and I just turned into a tree because it looks pretty than just having scribbles. But cheers. Something about the ginger and cucumber that just goes together, that just hits. It's like so refreshing. If you guys want this journal, it will be linked, and it's also in my bio. And thank you guys for again just enjoying these segments. Bye, you guys.